Welcome to Abstract 624. Our presentation is about MaxGIRF, image reconstruction incorporating Maxwell fields, and gradient impulse response function distortion. I have nothing to disclose. Non-Cartesian imaging can suffer from local blurring caused by static of resonance and concomitant fields. The seminal paper by King et al. Clearly demonstrates the effect of concomitant fields on spiral imaging. Every time a gradient is played, these extra terms are generated. Concomitant fields are worse with high gradient amplitude, farther from isocenter, and at lower fields. Knowing that GIRFs can predict distorted gradients that are played during experiments, we hypothesized that GIRF predicted gradients can produce the concomitant fields more accurately. And using a high-order encoding model will mitigate blurring caused by static resonance and concomitant fields. We describe a high-order encoding model for interleaved 2D multicoil GRE spiral imaging. In a discrete setting, we can discretize the spatial domain with an N1 by N2 grid, resulting in a total of n voxels. We can write this expression in matrix vector form as follows. The phase evolution per voxel can be represented as the sum of phase contributions from static of resonance, linear gradients, and concomitant field terms. To compute spatial basis functions and dynamic coefficients, gradient waveforms in the logical coordinate system are transformed into the physical coordinate system. Gradient inaccuracies in the physical coordinate system are estimated using phantom-based GIRFs. The matrix coordinates of each voxel are mapped into the spatial coordinates in the physical coordinate system. Analytic expressions of concomitant fields are derived from the coil geometry, presumed gradient nonlinearity, and GIRF predicted gradients for each spatial position in the physical coordinate system. We can separate the forward model into a product of an encoding matrix and a coil sensitivity matrix as follows. Image reconstruction is performed by solving the following cost function with a conjugate gradient algorithm. Spiral axial scans of phantom are acquired with a 2D GRE pulse sequence at a 0.55 T scanner. At isocenter, there is no concomitant field phase. Therefore, the reconstructed image is only affected by static resonance. However, at alpha isocenter, the concomitant field phase arises and it severely degrades the image quality. MaxGIRF without static resonance correction removes blurring caused by concomitant fields. With additional resonance correction, the structure in the orange circle becomes sharper. Blurring pointed by arrows is reduced. We have a spin-echo Cartesian reference image on the left, a deblurred image by King's method, and a MaxGIRF image are shown alternatively on the right. The MaxGIRF approach requires a good estimate of static resonance map. A smooth resonance map is obtained with an intensity-weighted spherical harmonics fit to a raw resonance map. The structure in the orange circle becomes sharper with the MaxGIRF approach compared to King's method. The orange arrows indicate locations of improved regions in the MaxGIRF approach due to its additional capacity to model static resonance. Here we show an NUFFT image, a deblurred image with King's method, and a MaxGIRF image reconstructed from a spiral sagittal scan at isocenter. Static resonance correction was not performed with MaxGIRF in order to isolate the difference due to concomitant field correction. The MaxGIRF image clearly shows enhanced image quality around the spine region compared to King's method. The impact of this method could be greatest for high-performance, low-field systems where SNR efficient spiral acquisitions are attractive. Reducing reconstruction time with a low-rank approximation is subject to future work. Thank you for listening to the talk.